ladies and gentlemen. Certainly. Here's a speech on self-confidence delivered with the strength, depth, and wisdom of someone who's seen life's ups and downs, someone who believes deeply in purpose and resilience. Self-confidence. You hear that word all the time, but what does it really mean? Let me tell you something. Confidence isn't about walking into a room thinking you're better than anyone else. It's about walking into that room knowing you don't have to compare yourself to anyone at all. Self-confidence is a quiet inner strength. It's about knowing who you are and what you bring to the table. It's about trusting that you have something valuable to offer, no matter what anyone else thinks. But that trust, that confidence, it doesn't come overnight, and it sure doesn't come easy. You build self-confidence like you build muscle. You put in the work, day in and day out. You push yourself, you fail, you fall, and you get back up. You do it over and over until one day you realize that the setbacks no longer shake you the way they used to. They don't stop you. They fuel you. And don't get me wrong. This isn't about perfection. You will stumble. You'll make mistakes. Sometimes people won't believe in you. But what matters most is that you believe in you. Because if you can't see your own worth, it's going to be hard for others to see it too. Self-confidence isn't a gift someone hands you, it's a gift you give yourself. It's earned. It's earned in those quiet hours when you're putting in the effort, long after everyone else has gone home. It's earned in the times when you face your fears, do the thing that scares you the most, and realize you came out stronger on the other side. And remember, confidence doesn't mean you'll always know where you're going. Life doesn't hand you a roadmap. But with self-confidence, you learn to trust your steps, even when you don't have all the answers. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be willing to take the next step forward. So here's my challenge to you: walk into every room, every opportunity, every challenge, knowing that you belong. Not because someone told you, not because the world gave you permission, but because you know deep down that you have earned it. This style is direct and powerful, conveying confidence as an act of resilience and self-belief. It speaks to the courage to keep moving forward, no matter the obstacles. True confidence doesn't come from comparing yourself to others. It's not about walking into a room and thinking, I'm better than everyone here. It's about walking into that room without the need to compare yourself at all, because your worth isn't tied to someone else's. Too often we think self-confidence means outshining everyone around us, but that mindset actually weakens true confidence, which comes from within. When you base your confidence on where you stand compared to others, you create a shifting foundation. There will always be someone with a talent you don't have, a strength you lack, or an accomplishment you haven't yet reached. If you tie your confidence to being better, then it will slip away the moment someone else achieves more. Real self-confidence is rooted in self-acceptance. It's acknowledging your unique abilities, qualities, and potential without needing them to exceed or outdo anyone else's. Think about this: each person has their own journey, filled with different challenges, backgrounds, and goals. When we compare ourselves, we're often comparing things we can't even see. You might be admiring someone's success without knowing the sacrifices they made to get there. You might be envying someone's abilities without realizing the struggles they face that you might never see. Everyone's journey is unique, and everyone's path to self-confidence will look different. When you let go of comparisons, you start focusing on your own progress, your own growth, and your own journey. You're no longer distracted by trying to measure up to an external standard, so you have more energy to focus on developing yourself from within. This creates a stable, internal source of confidence that doesn't fluctuate based on external validation or other people's opinions. You'll be more grounded, because your confidence will be based on qualities no one can take away from you: your own beliefs, your own values, and your own efforts. Self-confidence is also about recognizing your strengths and accepting your weaknesses without letting them define you. Instead of feeling insecure about what you don't have, or what you haven't achieved, you can acknowledge those gaps as areas for growth. When you see your own strengths and limitations clearly, without the need to compare, you gain a sense of clarity that strengthens your confidence. You're not focusing on others, but on being the best version of yourself. This kind of confidence allows you to celebrate others without feeling diminished. You can recognize other people's achievements, talents, or skills and genuinely be happy for them, because you know their success doesn't impact your worth. Their strengths don't take away from yours. In fact, letting go of the need to compare can make you feel more connected to others. You're no longer caught in a competition. Instead, you're part of a community of people who are all on their own unique journeys. By focusing on your personal progress and your unique qualities, you give yourself a lasting foundation for confidence. You don't have to feel shaken by anyone else's journey, because you're focused on your own path. True confidence isn't loud or boastful, it's quiet, steady, and rooted in a deep understanding of who you are and what you bring to the table, completely independent of anyone else's path. True self-confidence is rooted in a clear understanding of your own value and internal belief that you bring something unique and meaningful to the world. This sense of worth isn't contingent on external validation, rather. It comes from a place of self-awareness and self-acceptance. When you genuinely know and believe in your own value, it fundamentally changes the way you approach life, relationships, and opportunities. You're no longer seeking permission to feel worthy or waiting for someone else's approval. Instead, you're able to carry yourself with an inner assurance that doesn't waver with changing circumstances. Understanding your own value means recognizing that everyone has distinct strengths, perspectives, and talents. No two people share the exact same experiences, skills, or insights. This uniqueness means that you contribute something irreplaceable just by being yourself. When you realize this, you stop trying to mold yourself into someone else's idea of success or worth. Instead, you can appreciate your own journey, and this appreciation strengthens your confidence because it's grounded in who you genuinely are. Your value isn't about fitting into a predefined role, it's about recognizing what you bring that's authentically yours. Knowing your value also allows you to face challenges and setbacks with resilience. When your self-worth is internalized, it doesn't vanish in difficult moments. It gives you the courage to keep pushing forward, even when things don't go as planned. You're able to see beyond immediate failures and remember that your value is not defined by a single outcome or temporary obstacle. Instead, it's about the broader, deeper qualities you possess: your character, your determination, and your ability to learn and grow. This inner resilience is what keeps your confidence steady, even when the road gets rough. Moreover, embracing your own value enables you to make decisions that align with your true self. When you understand and believe in what you bring to the table, you're less likely to settle for situations or relationships that don't honor your worth. You're more willing to pursue paths that might be unconventional but feel right for you, even if they come with risks or require courage. Self-confidence isn't just about believing you're capable, it's also about knowing what's worth your time and energy. With a strong sense of your own value, you're less likely to accept mediocrity, because you know you're deserving of more. Believing in your own value also allows you to connect more deeply and authentically with others. When you're secure in who you are, you don't feel the need to prove yourself or compete for validation. You can genuinely appreciate and support other people without feeling that their success takes anything away from you. This kind of confidence fosters respect and openness in your relationships, creating a more positive and supportive environment for everyone involved. Instead of seeking approval, you're sharing your strengths and contributions from a place of abundance, which draws people toward you. In essence, understanding your own value frees you from the need for constant external validation. You're able to walk through life knowing that your worth isn't contingent on anyone else's approval or recognition. This inner confidence is solid and enduring. It doesn't fluctuate based on who you're with, where you are, or what challenges you face. It's a strength that allows you to navigate life with a deep sense of purpose, knowing that what you bring to the world is meaningful simply because it's yours. Building self-confidence is much like building physical strength. It takes consistent, deliberate effort, and it doesn't happen overnight. Developing confidence is a process that requires time, practice, and a willingness to push through challenges. Just as you would exercise regularly to grow stronger, you need to work on your self-confidence with intention and persistence. Each small step forward strengthens your sense of self-belief, And over time, these steps accumulate into a stable foundation of confidence. One of the most effective ways to build confidence is by setting and achieving small goals. These goals don't have to be monumental. They can be as simple as learning a new skill, completing a small project, or facing a minor fear. Each time you take on a task and see it through to completion, you're reinforcing the belief that you're capable and resilient. These successes, no matter how small, serve as proof that you can depend on yourself to follow through. They create a track record of achievements that boost your confidence over time. Just like lifting weight strengthens muscles, accomplishing even modest goals builds inner strength and reinforces your self-belief. Another important part of building confidence is learning to embrace failure as a part of growth. Confidence isn't about avoiding mistakes or succeeding all the time. It's about knowing that mistakes don't define you. When you make a mistake, you have the opportunity to learn, adapt, and try again with newfound insight. Each time you push past failure, you're proving to yourself that setbacks don't stop you. This resilience strengthens your confidence because it gives you evidence that you can handle challenges without losing faith in yourself. Rather than seeing mistakes as a reason to doubt yourself, you can start to view them as opportunities for growth and resilience. Taking consistent action, even when it's uncomfortable, is another way to build self-confidence. This might mean stepping outside of your comfort zone, trying new things, or speaking up in situations where you would normally stay quiet. Every time you push yourself to take action in spite of your doubts or fears, you're reinforcing your belief in your abilities. Over time, these actions accumulate, and your comfort zone gradually expands. You'll begin to feel more capable in areas that once intimidated you, and this newfound confidence will spill over into other areas of your life. Additionally, building self-confidence involves developing a positive self-dialogue. It's easy to get caught up in self-criticism or doubt, but these thoughts can weaken your confidence if left unchecked. By intentionally focusing on your strengths, reminding yourself of past successes, and challenging negative thoughts, you can gradually shift your mindset to one that's more supportive and empowering. Positive self-talk is like fuel for self-confidence. It encourages you to keep moving forward, even when the path gets difficult. Self-confidence grows not from avoiding setbacks, but from learning how to navigate them and emerge stronger. Life is filled with challenges, and setbacks are inevitable. The key to building lasting confidence is not to avoid these difficult moments, but to understand that each one offers a valuable lesson. When you encounter setbacks, whether big or small, you are given the chance to prove to yourself that you can handle adversity. This is where real confidence starts to take root, as it becomes clear that your sense of self-worth isn't tied to perfection or a string of successes, but to your resilience and ability to move forward, even when things get tough. Every setback is an opportunity to reassess, adapt, and grow. Rather than seeing it as a failure, try to view it as a stepping stone toward a stronger version of yourself. This shift in perspective is crucial because it helps break the cycle of self-doubt that can arise when things don't go as planned. When you start to see setbacks as moments of learning rather than as evidence of inadequacy, you gain a sense of control over how you respond to life's unpredictability. This mindset helps you to approach challenges without fear, knowing that even if things don't go perfectly, you have the tools and inner strength to bounce back. Resilience is a core component of self-confidence. When you're resilient, you're able to pick yourself up after a fall, dust yourself off, and try again with a renewed sense of determination. This resilience builds confidence because it teaches you that setbacks don't have to be the end of the road. Instead, they can mark the beginning of a new path, one informed by the lessons learned from past experiences. Each time you overcome an obstacle, you prove to yourself that you are capable and adaptable, which strengthens your self-belief. Moreover, setbacks offer an opportunity to understand yourself more deeply. In times of challenge, you may discover strengths you didn't know you had. Perhaps you find that you're more resourceful, patient, or persistent than you realized. Setbacks often reveal qualities that lie dormant within you, waiting to be uncovered. When you recognize these strengths, it's easier to trust yourself in future situations, as you have already experienced your own ability to rise to the occasion. This deeper understanding of your capabilities forms the bedrock of self-confidence, as you come to see that you can handle whatever life throws your way. It's also helpful to remember that setbacks do not define you, they are simply part of the journey. Too often, people allow a single failure to shake their self-confidence, forgetting that setbacks are natural and common for everyone. When you can separate your sense of worth from any single event or outcome, you give yourself the freedom to try, to fail, and to try again without the fear of losing confidence. This frees you from a rigid idea of success and allows you to focus instead on growth, resilience, and improvement, which are much more empowering in the long run. Finally, moving through setbacks fosters a sense of independence and self-trust. When you've weathered challenges on your own terms, you know that you don't have to rely on anyone else to make you feel capable or valuable. This self-trust is deeply empowering because it means your confidence isn't tied to external validation or approval. It's a quality you carry within yourself, built from your own experiences, challenges, and victories. As you continue to face and overcome setbacks, you'll find that your confidence isn't shaken by failure or adversity. Instead, each obstacle adds to a growing sense of inner strength, proving again and again that you have what it takes to keep moving forward. Believing in yourself is the foundation of self-confidence. No amount of external approval or validation can make up for a lack of inner belief. Self-confidence begins when you decide to trust your own abilities, ideas, and judgment, even if others don't immediately see your potential. When you believe in yourself, you're giving yourself permission to pursue goals, take risks, and navigate challenges with a sense of purpose. You're not waiting for someone else to tell you that you're capable, you've already chosen to believe it, and that belief creates a solid foundation for everything you do. The journey of believing in yourself often starts with self-awareness. You have to take time to understand your strengths, talents, and values. Knowing what you're good at and what makes you unique allows you to approach situations with a sense of clarity and purpose. When you're aware of your skills and attributes, you can step into opportunities with a sense of assurance. This doesn't mean you think you're perfect or have all the answers, rather, you recognize that you have something valuable to contribute. This self-awareness becomes the basis of your self-belief and strengthens your ability to tackle new challenges. Believing in yourself also means silencing the inner critic that can hold you back. Everyone has moments of self-doubt, but learning to manage these thoughts is essential for building confidence. If you let your inner critic take over, it's easy to talk yourself out of taking risks or pursuing goals. Self-belief involves acknowledging these doubts but not letting them dictate your actions. Instead, you choose to focus on your abilities and potential, reminding yourself of past achievements and successes. When you start to rely on your own positive self-talk, you're building a mental habit that reinforces confidence, helping you to push through uncertainty and fear. This belief in yourself provides the courage to take action, even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. Many people hesitate to move forward because they're waiting to feel ready or to receive validation from others. But true confidence comes from the willingness to step forward, even if you're not entirely sure of what lies ahead. This doesn't mean ignoring risks or acting without preparation, it means trusting yourself to handle whatever comes next. Each time you take action rooted in self-belief, you're proving to yourself that you're capable and adaptable, regardless of the result. These experiences become evidence that reinforces your confidence, showing you that you can rely on yourself in any situation. When you believe in yourself, you're also less likely to be swayed by others' opinions. This isn't about dismissing feedback or ignoring constructive criticism, but rather about not letting external doubts undermine your sense of purpose. You'll encounter people who may not understand your goals or who have a different perspective on what you should do. With self-belief, you're able to take in feedback objectively without losing sight of your own vision. You're able to discern what is useful from what isn't, staying true to your path even if it doesn't align with everyone else's expectations. Believing in yourself also impacts your relationships. When you carry a sense of confidence, you attract people who respect and appreciate you for who you are. People are naturally drawn to those who exude self-assurance because it creates a sense of trust and respect. This confidence also empowers you to set boundaries, assert your needs, and maintain healthy relationships. When you believe in your own worth, you don't feel the need to seek validation from others or compromise on what's important to you. Ultimately, self-belief is a choice, a decision to trust yourself regardless of external circumstances. This inner trust grows stronger each time you affirm your worth, embrace your strengths, and act on your goals. When you believe in yourself, you're not waiting for permission or validation, you're creating your own path forward. This unwavering trust becomes a powerful foundation for confidence that remains steady, no matter what challenges or changes life may bring. Self-confidence is not something that can be handed to you by someone else. It's something you build and earn over time through your own experiences, actions, and reflections. While encouragement from others can boost your spirits, true confidence is the result of personal effort and a journey of growth. When you earn your confidence, it becomes deeply rooted and resilient because it's based on your own efforts and accomplishments rather than external validation. This self-earned confidence creates a steady, unshakable belief in yourself that isn't easily influenced by others' opinions or setbacks. Earning confidence often begins by setting small, achievable goals. Each time you work toward a goal, you're taking a step in proving to yourself that you're capable. These goals can be anything meaningful to you: finishing a project, learning a new skill, or tackling something that challenges you. With each small success, you gain evidence of your ability to achieve what you set out to do, and this evidence slowly builds a track record of accomplishments. This process strengthens your inner belief, because it's rooted in actual experiences rather than empty words. Each step forward affirms that your efforts matter, and this consistent practice of setting and achieving goals lays the foundation for lasting confidence. Moreover, earning self-confidence requires resilience in the face of failure. Everyone encounters setbacks along their journey, and these moments are essential in building genuine confidence. When you push through a setback, rather than giving up, you're teaching yourself that difficulties don't define you. This resilience builds confidence because it reinforces the idea that you're able to handle obstacles and adapt to challenges. Instead of letting failure diminish your self-worth, you learn to view it as part of the growth process. Overcoming these tough moments adds layers to your confidence, giving you proof that you are capable of pushing through and emerging stronger on the other side. Finally, earning self-confidence involves a continuous commitment to self-improvement. True confidence is not a static state, it's a mindset that grows as you continue to learn, reflect, and evolve. By continuously seeking ways to improve and challenging yourself to be better, you're proving to yourself that you're capable of growth. This commitment to self-improvement strengthens your confidence because it reinforces your belief in your potential. You're no longer dependent on external praise to feel confident, because you're actively working to become the best version of yourself. This internal drive keeps your confidence steady, because it's built on the solid ground of personal growth and self-trust. In the end, earned confidence is lasting confidence. When you work toward your goals, overcome setbacks, take responsibility, challenge yourself, and commit to growth, you're building a confidence that belongs entirely to you. This kind of confidence doesn't waver easily because it's based on real-life experience and self-belief. It's something you can rely on, no matter what life throws at you, because you know it's the result of your own hard work, resilience, and determination. One of the most powerful elements of self-confidence is the ability to be comfortable with who you are, regardless of the expectations or judgments of others. In today's world, it's easy to feel pressure to conform to the standards set by society, whether that's in terms of appearance, career, or behavior. However, true self-confidence comes from being able to stand firm in your own identity without needing to seek validation or approval from those around you. This self-acceptance and inner assurance allow you to show up as your authentic self, which in turn reinforces your confidence. Being comfortable with who you are means accepting both your strengths and your weaknesses. No one is perfect, and part of developing self-confidence is embracing that imperfection. Instead of hiding or feeling ashamed of the things you might perceive as flaws, you can learn to appreciate them as part of who you are. This doesn't mean neglecting areas where you want to grow, but rather understanding that these aspects of yourself don't define your worth. Accepting your flaws gives you the freedom to focus on your strengths, and it prevents you from feeling insecure or inadequate when things aren't perfect. You can move through life with the understanding that perfection is not the goal, authenticity is. Furthermore, being comfortable with yourself means not relying on external validation to feel good about who you are. Many people's self-worth is tied to the approval of others, whether it's from friends, family, coworkers, or social media followers. This reliance on external feedback can lead to instability and self-confidence because others' opinions are often inconsistent and unreliable. True self-confidence is anchored in the belief that you are enough, regardless of what anyone else thinks. When you stop seeking validation from the outside, you start to see your own value clearly, without the distortion of others' expectations. You realize that your worth is inherent, and it isn't defined by how others perceive you. This self-assurance allows you to make decisions that align with your values and aspirations, not because they will please others, but because they resonate with who you truly are. When you're comfortable in your own skin, you're more likely to take risks, pursue passions, and set boundaries that protect your well-being. You're no longer living to meet someone else's standards, you're focused on living in alignment with your own truth. This clarity empowers you to take action confidently, knowing that the choices you make are an expression of your authentic self. Being comfortable with who you are also means embracing vulnerability. It's easy to believe that confidence requires being perfect or always having it together, but true confidence often comes from the courage to show up as you are, imperfections and all. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you create space for growth, connection, and genuine self-expression. This vulnerability doesn't weaken your confidence, rather, it strengthens it, because it shows that you're willing to be honest and open about who you are. It allows you to form deeper connections with others, as they can relate to you more authentically when you show up as your true self. Ultimately, being comfortable with who you are fosters a deep sense of inner peace. You stop worrying about how others perceive you or whether you measure up to their expectations. Instead, you focus on your own growth, your own happiness, and your own sense of fulfillment. This inner peace is a powerful source of confidence, because it gives you the stability to handle challenges, setbacks, and criticisms without being shaken by them. When you are grounded in your own identity, you can approach life's obstacles with a sense of calm and assurance, knowing that your value is not contingent on external factors. You are confident because you know who you are and you're comfortable with it. Self-confidence is often deeply intertwined with the ability to maintain a positive mindset, particularly when facing challenges. Having a positive outlook doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect, rather. It's about choosing to focus on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. When you approach situations with a positive mindset, it not only enhances your resilience, but it also builds confidence by reinforcing the belief that challenges are opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. A positive mindset starts with how you view setbacks. It's easy to become discouraged when things don't go according to plan, but maintaining a positive attitude allows you to shift your perspective. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, you learn to see them as opportunities to learn, adapt, and improve. Each time you face a challenge, you have the chance to develop new skills, insights, and strategies. By adopting this perspective, you stop allowing obstacles to undermine your confidence. Instead, you view them as stepping stones to personal growth, which fuels your belief in your ability to overcome difficulties and succeed in the future. Additionally, a positive mindset allows you to remain open to new possibilities. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes the path you're on doesn't lead where you expected. However, when you maintain a positive attitude, you are more likely to see these detours as opportunities rather than roadblocks. For example, an unexpected change in your career or personal life might feel like a setback at first, but with a positive mindset, you might discover new directions or possibilities that you hadn't considered before. This adaptability fosters confidence, as you come to realize that you can navigate uncertainty and find new ways forward, even in the face of unexpected challenges. A positive mindset also supports your ability to visualize success. When you focus on the positive aspects of a situation, you start to picture a positive outcome, which can motivate you to keep going. Visualization is a powerful tool for building self-confidence because it allows you to see yourself succeeding in a particular task or overcoming a specific challenge. By mentally rehearsing success, you begin to believe that success is possible, which encourages you to take action and follow through. This sense of possibility is a key ingredient in developing self-confidence because it removes the doubt that often holds you back from trying in the first place. Moreover, a positive attitude attracts positivity from others. People tend to gravitate toward those who are optimistic and who can maintain a hopeful outlook even in tough times. When you approach life with positivity, you not only improve your own mindset, but you also build a network of supportive people around you. Positive energy is contagious, and when others see you confidently facing challenges with a solution-oriented attitude, they are more likely to offer support, encouragement, and collaboration. This social reinforcement further strengthens your confidence, as you realize that your attitude influences both your own experiences and the relationships you have with others. In essence, a positive mindset is a vital component of self-confidence because it allows you to approach challenges with resilience, openness, and self-compassion. By focusing on solutions rather than problems, seeing setbacks as opportunities, and treating yourself kindly, you reinforce your ability to overcome difficulties and achieve your goals. The more you practice positivity, the more it becomes a natural part of your outlook, and over time, this mindset enhances your confidence in your own capacity to navigate life's ups and downs. Building self-confidence requires a deep sense of accountability, especially in how you manage your actions and the choices you make. Confidence isn't something that comes from a place of blame or excuses, rather. It's built through taking responsibility for your life, your decisions, and the outcomes of those decisions. When you hold yourself accountable, you reinforce the belief that you are in control of your own destiny. This ownership doesn't mean you'll always get everything right, but it empowers you to take initiative and move forward without the fear of making mistakes. Taking responsibility for your actions allows you to reflect on the consequences of your choices without shifting blame onto others or external circumstances. It's easy to fall into the trap of blaming your environment, the people around you, or even your past for your current situation. But true confidence comes from realizing that you have the power to shape your future. By accepting responsibility for your actions, you stop being a passive observer in your life and become an active participant. This shift is essential in developing self-confidence because it shows that you trust yourself to make decisions and learn from both your successes and failures. Moreover, accountability encourages growth and improvement. When you own your decisions, you're more likely to learn from your mistakes. Instead of avoiding or denying mistakes, you can look at them critically and ask yourself what went wrong, what could have been done differently, and what you can do better next time. This process of self-reflection is a cornerstone of personal growth. Each time you take responsibility for a mistake and use it as an opportunity to learn, you develop the confidence to handle future challenges. You no longer fear making mistakes because you've learned that they are simply a part of the journey to becoming better and stronger. Taking accountability also gives you the freedom to set and pursue your goals with clarity and intention. When you're responsible for your actions, you can create a roadmap for your life that reflects your values and ambitions. You don't need permission from others to pursue your dreams because you know that you have the power to make things happen. This sense of agency is vital for building self-confidence, as it reminds you that you are the architect of your own life. When you take responsibility for your goals, you recognize that your achievements are a direct result of your effort and commitment. Each milestone you reach reinforces the belief that you can achieve anything you set your mind to, as long as you stay focused and take consistent action. Accountability also means holding yourself to high standards, but not in a perfectionistic way. It's about being honest with yourself about what you want to achieve and taking deliberate steps to get there, even when the journey is difficult. Self-accountability ensures that you stay aligned with your goals, values, and vision for your life. It also prevents complacency because you're constantly checking in with yourself, asking whether you're living up to your own potential. This self-discipline nurtures confidence because it builds a habit of following through on commitments to yourself, which in turn reinforces your belief in your own ability to succeed. Finally, accountability helps you cultivate self-respect. When you take ownership of your life, you demonstrate to yourself that you are capable, reliable, and trustworthy. This self-respect is a key component of self-confidence because it strengthens the internal belief that you are worthy of success and happiness. When you hold yourself accountable, you're proving that you value your own time, energy, and well-being, which boosts your confidence to take on bigger challenges and make more significant decisions in the future. In summary, taking responsibility for your actions and decisions is essential in developing self-confidence. It fosters personal growth, ensures alignment with your values and goals, and reinforces your sense of agency. By holding yourself accountable, you prove to yourself that you are in control of your own life, capable of learning from mistakes, and deserving of the success you work hard to achieve. This mindset empowers you to move forward with confidence, knowing that you have the power to shape your own future. One of the most important elements of self-confidence is the ability to focus on the present moment rather than being weighed down by the past or worrying about the future. Often people lose confidence because they dwell too much on past mistakes, missed opportunities, or things they cannot change. Alternatively, they might become paralyzed by the fear of what's to come, uncertainty about the future, potential failure, or what others might think. But true self-confidence is grounded in the ability to remain focused on the here and now, to engage fully with the present moment, and to take purposeful action without being hindered by fear or regret. Living in the present allows you to free yourself from the constraints of past experiences that might have caused you to doubt your abilities. Everyone has moments in their past they wish they could change, whether it's a mistake they made, a failure they endured, or a lost opportunity. However, clinging to these past events keeps you trapped in a cycle of self-doubt. It's impossible to move forward when your mind is preoccupied with what you should have done differently or what you can't change. Self-confidence is nurtured when you accept that the past is behind you, and it no longer has any power over your present or future. By focusing on the now, you remove the emotional weight of past events, which allows you to move forward with greater freedom and clarity. Similarly, self-confidence is stifled when you are overly concerned with what the future holds. The unknown can be intimidating, and the fear of what might happen can prevent you from taking action. Worrying about possible failure or imagining every possible negative scenario creates a mental block, making it difficult to act. However, when you focus on the present, you take control of what you can do right now rather than being paralyzed by what may or may not come. The future is uncertain for everyone, and while it's important to plan and prepare, it's equally important to realize that worrying about it only takes away from your ability to be present and act with confidence in the moment. Being present also enhances your ability to engage fully with what's in front of you, whether it's a task, a conversation, or a challenge. When you're fully present, you bring your complete attention and energy to the situation at hand, and this focused effort leads to greater success. Self-confidence grows as you accomplish tasks, engage in meaningful relationships, and rise to challenges with your full attention. This presence of mind also helps you manage your thoughts and emotions. When you stop letting your mind wander to past mistakes or future fears, you gain a greater sense of control over your thoughts, and this control builds inner strength. It gives you the confidence to trust in your abilities to handle whatever comes your way. Moreover, staying present allows you to practice mindfulness, which helps you connect to your inner self and strengthens your sense of self-worth. Mindfulness encourages you to tune into your thoughts and feelings in a non-judgmental way, fostering self-acceptance and awareness. When you focus on the present, you allow yourself to observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them, which reduces self-criticism and negative self-talk. This mindfulness helps you see yourself clearly, without the distortion of regret or worry. The more you practice being present, the more you realize that you have everything you need within you to handle life's challenges, which further strengthens your self-confidence. Being in the present also helps you build momentum. Confidence is built one step at a time, and each small action taken in the present moment adds up. By focusing on what you can do now, you gradually build a series of successes that reinforce your confidence in your abilities. This steady progress shows you that you're capable of moving forward, no matter what the past held or what the future may bring. Each action you take with purpose, free from the weight of regret or fear, builds trust in yourself and your ability to navigate life with confidence. In essence, living in the present moment is a powerful practice for cultivating self-confidence. It allows you to release the hold that the past and future have on you, so you can engage fully with what's in front of you. This focus on the here and now helps you build resilience, trust in your abilities, and momentum, ultimately leading to a stronger, more confident version of yourself. In conclusion, self-confidence is not something that happens overnight. It is a lifelong journey that requires effort, self-reflection, and consistent practice. It is built through a deep understanding of who you are, your strengths and weaknesses, and how you respond to the challenges life presents. By taking responsibility for your actions, embracing failure as a learning opportunity, and focusing on the present, you create a strong foundation on which your confidence can grow. Self-confidence is also nurtured through the practice of self-acceptance, where you acknowledge your worth and embrace both your flaws and strengths without needing external validation. A positive mindset, accountability, and resilience in the face of adversity are all essential ingredients in developing the belief that you are capable of achieving your goals and overcoming obstacles. When you focus on what you can control, when you take ownership of your choices, and when you accept that life is a series of moments that can be shaped by your attitude and actions, you begin to see just how powerful you are. Confidence is not about being perfect, it's about knowing that no matter what happens, you have the ability to rise, adapt, and continue moving forward. With each step, no matter how small, you reinforce your own belief in yourself. The more you cultivate and nurture your self-confidence, the more you will realize that it is not only a key to success but a source of inner peace, strength, and growth. Thank you.